Hey guys, how you doing? Just back with another hot tip on math. So today, my class and I were working on a problem similar to the one we have on the board. Thought it might be a little helpful if we walked through and solved this type of problem together in the shortest possible time. I know I always like to say under a minute, but let's be honest, I'm a liar, and under a minute I just can't do. But I talk too much, mostly because I'm a teacher, and most teachers are people who always talk too much. But anyway, whole nother story. Let's take a look at our problem. Now, the problem says that Bob drove 1/5 of the way to Fun Spot before he ran out of gas. And then he had to walk. Pretty long walk. Now, it says Fun Spot is 24 miles from his house. How far was he able to drive? Well, if I'm going to sit there and solve this problem, I'm going to think it through. All right, I need to know what is 1/5 of 24. And if I'm going to sit there and try to figure out what is 1/5 of 24, super easy. I know a lot of the times when I see of in math, I should really multiply. And I think about this because I think of when I learned how to multiply, when I did 3 groups of 5. Well, 3 groups of 5 was 3 times 5. So I know that when I see of here, I'm going to want to do the same thing. 1/5 of 24, well, I'm going to multiply again. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'd like both of my numbers to be fractions or whole numbers. In this case, I'm going to go with fractions. So I'm going to take 1/5 and I'm going to keep it the way it is. And instead of writing of, I'm going to put the multiplication sign so I don't forget. And then 24, I know that any whole number written as a fraction is just over 1. So I'm going to say 24 over 1. Cool thing is multiplying fractions, super easy, super fast. I just multiply straight across. I'm going to go 1 times 24 is 24. And 5 times 1 is 5. Now, I've got this improper fraction, or if you want to call it, we could just say that it is a fraction that is more than 1. Now, we can also look at it and we could say, okay, I want to get this into a mixed number. Really want to break that down. So I'm going to think to myself, how many 5s fit into 24? I'm like, hey, wait a minute. How many times does 5 fit into 24? Sounds a lot like division. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to crank out a little bit of division. I'm going to say 24 divided by 5. Well, I know 5 goes into 24 4 whole times. So put my 4 up there. 4 times 5 is 20. I'm going to subtract. I've got 4 left over. So I know 5 went in there 4 whole times, and there's 4 out of 5 left. My answer would be 4 4/5. But am I sure? I don't know. Should I check my work? Absolutely. How am I going to do that? Super easy. I've got 24/5. So I'm going to draw out some shapes, and I'm going to make them fifths. Let's take a look over here. I like rectangles. I'm going to break it into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. Okay, that gives me 1 whole. Then I'm going to do it again, because I'm trying to get to 24. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I know I need 5/5 to make a whole, obviously. So that gives me 2. I'll do it again. There's another one. That's going to give me 3. Again. Wow, my drawings are getting terrible, aren't they? I was never much of an artist. It's more my daughter. 1/5, 5th. All right, I'm up to 20. So that's 4. So now I got 4, and I'm up to 20. But how many fifths do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4/5 left. So again, not enough to make another whole. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. And then I've got 4/5 left. Boom, I've solved my problem. I've used a representation bar model, if you will. I've used an algorithm, and I've used some standard processes. Got any questions? Let me know. I'm more than happy to help out and do this again. Good luck to you out there.